The curtain goes down on a controversial local junior high school play, and now the drama really begins. Why the principal canceled it and why students say it's something kids need to see.
Live at 11, this is K2 News on your side.
Good evening. Thanks a lot for being with us, everybody. Drama at one local middle school over a controversial student play.
The principal canceled it at the last minute over questionable content. In our top story at 11, K2's Anita Kasey is live in Sherwood. She tells us why students and parents say kids need to see this and why the principal didn't want us to cover the story.
Angelica, this is the play, and the kids here were all set to perform it this weekend, but the principal took a look at it and said unless they make some changes and make it a little more PG, the show will not go on. Well, the students say this is a lot tamer than real life.
Yeah. Did I hear Cow is going on a diet?
They've practiced 3 months.
No sneaking any Twinkies for you.
But these students' only performance may be for our camera in front of Sherwood Middle School. Their play on hold after parent complaints.
The subject matter is too mature for the ages of these children.
Higher Ground is an edgy look at the impact of bullying for things like race, weight, even sexuality.
They're thinking we're just immature little brats who can't take this kind of thing.
Does this type of stuff really happen at school?
Yeah, and it's a lot more like watered down than it actually happens. Like, it's way worse.
The drama coach wrote the play. School counselors read it. But despite several mentions about the mature content, some parents and the principal didn't open it until right before opening night.
It says, I'm an absentee parent who's going to step up at the last minute, make huge judgment calls, and forget about the fact that I didn't pay attention this whole time to what was going on in my kids' lives.
That includes the principal.
That includes the principal.
We tried to talk with Anna Pittioni about her decision, but were escorted out.
I do appreciate you being here. I understand that this is a difficult issue for our kids, and we need to deal with this as a school.
The principal refused to say anything more, but did email parents explaining the content was too mature and the play would have to be edited.
A local middle school play that was set for this weekend is canceled. The reason? The school administration has decided it's too mature for some performers and the kids who might see it. According to 6 reporter Tim Gordon, live in Sherwood. Tim, I hear the actors held a vote just this afternoon on this whole thing?
Absolutely, Jeff. The school actually gave the students two choices. One, to postpone the dramatic event and make some changes to tone it down a little bit, or to not perform it at all. Well, those students just about an hour and a half ago voted that the show will not go on here at the school.
Alec, try to focus, man. You're totally off on that last note.
Mitchell, Freddie, and Sydney are some of the roughly 50 middle schoolers who've been working for months to put on Higher Ground. It's a play written by the school's drama teacher about bullying. It includes some mature subject matter.
What's next? They herd all the people who can't run the mile under 10 minutes into the shower room and gas us?
After concerns from some parents and reading the scripts, the school's principal put the play on hold. Her boss backs her up.
This is 6th grade all the way through the 8th grade, and we need to deliver content that really addresses the different levels and developmental ability of all kids.
Superintendent Dan Jamieson says there was a breakdown in the process to review material for kids that made for a late decision. It is a big disappointment for Mitchell Schwabel, who spent countless hours memorizing his lines.
We worked so long and hard on it, and these people had the script for a long time, so they could have easily looked over it.
Here are some excerpts from the play. That Nazi, Mrs. Adams, gave me detention today. She's going to go Columbine on the preps and the jocks. And did I hear Cow is going on a diet?
And the middle school is really very, very much worse than this. And we feel like it would be disrespectful to water it down anymore. It'd be like it's all water, no anything else.
The idea of the play to teach a lesson against bullying. How to do it has created the controversy. Now, this play was to be performed here tomorrow and Saturday night at the school. At this point, that's not happening, and the students, they're looking for a different venue to perform their play as is. Live in Sherwood, Tim Gordon, KOIN News 6.
Tim, were they ever able to tell you how many parents complained, or are they not releasing that information?
We didn't get a specific number, Jeff, but we understand that it was a few to start, but they have certainly heard on both sides of this issue, and a lot of emails and telephone calls to the district since this story came out.
Yeah, it sort of snowballed. Okay, Tim Gordon in Sherwood. That does bring us to our KOIN.com poll question tonight. Do you think the principal made the right decision? We'll have results tomorrow morning on Good Morning Northwest. Now, we want you to make your own decision. So we have posted the play script on KOIN.com. You can look at that, you read it, and make your own decision.
Drama students at Sherwood Middle School won't be taking the stage this weekend to perform a play they've been practicing for months.
The principal suspended that show indefinitely because she says the subject matter is too mature for the students. K2's Melanie Wingo joins us now with more about this controversy.
Well, the young actors from this play about bullying tell K2 News that they don't think the subject matter is too mature for them. In fact, they tell us that this is the kind of stuff they deal with every day at school, only what they deal with at school is far worse. This play was written by the school's drama teacher, and it was supposed to go on this weekend, but after reading a copy of the script, the principal postponed the play's performance indefinitely. That is, unless the kids and the teacher agree to water it down, make it more PG. It tackles issues like race, body image, even sexuality. Some of the young actors say they're used to dealing with, but a few parents tell K2 News they're relieved someone stepped in and put this thing on hold.
And I think it took a lot of courage to do the right thing, even though it's not going to be accepted very much from everyone else.
They're thinking we're just immature little brats who can't take this kind of thing.
Some parents even made the decision to pull their kids from the show because of its content. Those still in it say they're going to try to find a new venue for the show. The principal wouldn't talk to K2 News on camera, but she did send out an email to parents explaining her decision to postpone this play indefinitely because of its mature content. She says it was way over the heads of the kids here at the school. We are live in Sherwood. Melanie Wingo, K2 News.
34% said yes, 64% think the play should have been performed.